Guy Lewis with us right now, former U.S. attorney. Well, you know, I'm the guy, the back and forth on this, that everyone made a big deal of Donald Trump and having a lot of these classified documents at his personal residence. This is just as bad. I don't get into the weeds and know the legality of this stuff nearly as well as you, my friend, so I'll defer to you. Are the two relatable?
Neil, good afternoon. Yes, I think they are relatable in as much as, look, you had classified documents. They were both where they shouldn't have been. Of course, one was an ex-president, the other is an ex-vice president. But I think it's a distinction without a difference. Listen, I would invoke a old doctrine that a judge once said, Mr. Lewis, I'm invoking the sauce doctrine. I said, Judge, what is that? He says, well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I always remember right after Trump's search warrant, they laid out that all those classified documents, and they took pictures and splashed them all over the TV. I don't see those pictures in the Biden episode.
So where is this going? You know, the Biden folks are trying to distinguish the fact that this, what was at, you know, the equivalent library office and not his home. And I mean, classified is classified. I get that. And some of this is pretty deep stuff, goes to Ukraine and Russian relations, pretty sensitive documents. And it was important enough for archives once they heard that they were there to quickly swipe them back. But, you know, this has happened in varying degrees with administrations of Hillary Clinton or former Secretary of State Burr and on and on. And how does it happen? I mean, do people just mistakenly take stuff, deliberately take stuff? There doesn't seem to be any, you know, punishment for this. Should there be?
Seems like there's almost no rules. Look, you want to know the truth? I don't think either guy should have had the documents. If they were classified, if they were top secret, if they were compartmentalized, some of our most secure documents, neither Trump nor Biden should have had them in their private offices or private homes. But you've got to apply the rules equally, it seems to me. Of course, with Trump, agents went to a magistrate, they got a search warrant, they conducted a raid, they seized them. And none of that's happened in the Biden. And the other thing about it, Neil, that really bothers me when I found out when they actually discovered these documents, it was actually in the Biden house. It was actually right before the midterms.
Is that right?
In November. And how that stays secret and out of the press is beyond me.
So when you say it was in the Biden house, these were reportedly at the University of Pennsylvania so-called Biden Center. And I know when, you know, there was no mad rush in the middle of the night to seize them. But there is that you're right. There's a clear difference in how they were treated. If you're appalled that classified documents are just out there and you think it's right to go ahead and storm someone's home, you might as well storm someone's office to keep it consistent, right?
Listen, you apply the law without fear or favor. You treat them both equally, and I've got no problem with that. When you start drawing distinctions and you're sending in a bunch of FBI agents with raid jackets, you treat the other differently, that's when I think it stinks.
Gotcha. Guy, you know, you're good at this law thing. You ought to stick to it. So I always, always appreciate your insight. Thank you, my friend, and Happy New Year. Guy Lewis.